Hello there. This is another one of the short videos I'm going to be doing on the DJI Mavic Pro, just explaining some specific features. I'm going to talk about the camera. The camera on the new Mavic Pro is the same sensor that they have on the Phantom 4. It's got a new 3-axis small gimbal, but the very interesting part is that this camera has autofocus. Now, there's been a bit of a hoo-ha with some of the reviews that the images looked very soft from the camera. This is not a fault, this is because they haven't been focusing the camera before they used it, basically. The way this camera works is there's the option to focus from 0.5 meters to infinity. The way it works is this: on the DJI Go app, just like you used to do and click on the screen to set the metering point for exposure, you can now click on the screen and set the focus distance. So you would click on an object and it would focus on that object. So with the Mavic, before you fly, you would arm the aircraft, take it up, and before you go and do your filming, you want to focus it and set the focus depending on what you're doing. So if you were doing some really close in filming at say 5 to 10 meters, you could find an object that's 5 to 10 meters away, tap the screen, and it would focus on that object. If you were going to do something like larger panoramic images of open land and things like that, you would want to find something about 60-70 meters and focus on that, and that would set it to quite close to infinity at that point, basically. So soft images on the Mavic. It's not a fault with the camera, it's not a nature of the camera, it is how the camera is set up. This one is going to be a bit different to use than the other drones that have come before it. It's a feature we've only seen on higher end DJI products before. It's going to be a cool feature to have, especially if you're going to do a lot of close-up filming. It's going to allow you to get the image as sharp as possible, but there will be a learning curve with it for users as well. So just to explain the reasons why some of the footage online has been shown as soft compared to the Phantom 4 is that it was because it wasn't sharp, because it wasn't focused. Finally, the dome. You can fly with the dome on. You wouldn't want to fly the aircraft with the dome on all of the time if you were using it for aerial photography, but if you were just going to use it for flying around, the footage wasn't important, fun flying, you could certainly leave the dome on to protect the gimbal should something bad happen. However, if you were flying it and you wanted to get the best possible images, you could pull the dome off. That's it. Thank you for watching this short video. It was purely just to explain about the camera. Thank you very much.